The two most interesting questions in the world in any situation are how and why. Because when you understand the real why, not the why you've been told or the why that seems obvious, but the why that's 10 layers beneath that finally explains it all, certainly in the case of health, you can then begin to determine the how. And the how is fascinating in its own right because there are often multiple ways to tackle a problem or look at a situation. But first, you have to know the real why. The WellBe podcast is celebrating 4 years and the start of the 7th season in just a few days. And over these last 4 years, we've had dozens and dozens of interviews and dozens of investigative guides, all created to help you understand the real root causes of various chronic symptoms and diseases, and how to live and heal as holistically and naturally as possible. So, the how. Showing various forms of holistic living and healing that have been proven to prevent and reverse chronic symptoms and conditions. These modalities also happen to increase longevity, increase the capacity to look and feel your best, your happiness, and the most important and hardest thing to obtain these days, inner peace. What separates the WellBe podcast from other podcasts about health and wellness is that I'm not just interested in health topics. Sure, some are interesting to learn about, but what I'm really interested in is helping you gain the knowledge and empowerment to determine your health destiny, and in effect, the destiny of your entire life. Will it be full of doctor's appointments, drugstore trips for over-the-counter drugs in the middle of the night, or waiting online to fill prescriptions? Will it be full of researching various ailments and just generally feeling not great and blah and getting every cold and stomach bug that comes around? Or will it be full of exciting adventures and time spent living and enjoying the precious moments we have on Earth, with the only conventional healthcare you need being maybe an annual checkup and a dentist cleaning twice a year? I want the only drugstore items in your medicine cabinet to be Band-Aids and rubbing alcohol because you just don't really need anything else. I want you to have trouble remembering the last time you took an antibiotic because it's been that long since you've needed one. This kind of life is totally possible because for the most part, I'm living it. And before you say, sure, you're just lucky and have good genes, I'll tell you that I've had my fair share of serious and heartbreaking personal and family health issues. One that included losing my mom after a long battle with schizoaffective disorder when I was 25. I've gone through a chronic Lyme battle, Hashimoto's, various gut issues, viruses, and the like. My family and personal health experiences are what led me to found WellBe and become a board-certified holistic patient advocate. So now I see these hard to figure out and hard to solve cases every day with personal clients and people who take my programs and who reach out to my website and reach out to me on Instagram. All of this to say, it's possible to restore your health, and it's possible to have room for eating out and traveling and being carefree about it at the same time. The key is knowing your body and what it needs to operate well. And before you can know what you need to operate well, you got to figure out why you have any symptoms or conditions you might have. And then, like I said, that will allow you to figure out how you can help your body to self-heal. And let your body be that vessel to, in the words of that great old movie, Auntie Mame, live, live, live. Because life is a banquet and most poor suckers are starving to death. So welcome back to the WellBe podcast. I'm your host, Adrienne Nolan-Smith, and I'm thrilled to now be a part of your health empowerment journey. You can learn a lot more about WellBe and about me at getwellbe.com, and please make sure to subscribe to the WellBe podcast so that you can be notified whenever we drop a new episode.